Good morning, John Augustine back again. My pocket prayer book, printed in New Jersey, the United States. They have different views than the rest of us. Prayer of contrition. Prayer of contrition. Merciful Jesus, or merciful Father, I am guilty of sin. I confess my sins before you and I'm sorry for them. Your promises are just. Therefore, I trust that you will forgive me my sins and cleanse me from every stain of sin. Jesus himself in the propitiation for my sins and those of the whole world. I put my hope in his atonement. May my sins be forgiven through his name, and in his blood may my soul be made clean. Well, that's the funniest prayer of contrition I ever come across. Contrition, oh my God, I'm heartily sorry for our sins because they offend you, simply good and perfect himself, and resolve never more to offend you and to amend my life. Amen. That's the way we say it. I think that's what they've gone astray in the United States. They changing things. Yeah, that's the great sacrament of confession in the Catholic Church. This is nearly like something for the Protestants. Uh, they do that kind of thing. They have a service. They don't have the Mass. They don't have what we have, reading the Bible. We read the Bible too. Easter time, prayer in praise of Christ's humanity. O risen Jesus, your body was part of your power rather than you a part in its weakness. For this reason you could not but rise again if you were to die. Put things very peculiar in my book. Because your body, once taken by you, never was or could be separated from you even in the grave. God. I keep your most holy body before me as the pledge of my own resurrection. Though I die, it only means that my life is changed, for I shall rise again. Teach me to live as one who believes in the great dignity and sanctity of the material frame that you have given to me. I never heard such a kind of a prayer that doesn't make sense whatsoever. Uh, Jesus was crucified, buried, and rose from the dead 3 days after being crucified, as he said he would, and appeared to many. His blessed mother forced Mary Magdalene at the tomb, the two disciples on the road to Emmaus at the breaking of the bread, and the apostles in the upper room in Jerusalem. And then the doors locked, afraid of their shadow, and they were delighted. Thomas wasn't there and wouldn't believe unless he could touch our Saviour's wounds. Thomas was there a week after when our Saviour appeared again and said to Thomas, "Here, put your hands here." Touching his wounds, poor Thomas fell to the ground, saying, "My Lord and my God," ashamed of his unbelief. And Jesus looked at Thomas kindly and said, "You believe, Thomas, because you've seen. Blessed are those that have not seen and yet believe." And that's Catholics down the centuries that believe, and some Christians that believe. And the great Catholic faith and of what Jesus did at the Last Supper. Behold my body, giving them breaking the bread, and then this will be shed for you, and then giving them drink the wine, drink this. This is my blood, to be shed for you for the many for the forgiveness of sins. That's Easter. Great celebration after Good Friday. You never think of reading this. I don't know what to make of it. Anyways, the next thing is ordinary time, so we'll do it then. But we'll have to take all with a grain of salt there. I have to translate what they're saying, which doesn't make sense to me. It's my pocket prayer book, and it's a Catholic that wrote it. Well, what's he aiming at? He's definitely not. He's aiming at I don't know what. Anyways, that's that, and I'll do the I'll do 2010 after this. The incumbents, those in charge, you know yourself, calling the shots. Bye now.